Many are of the opinion that Dr. Peter Phillips should take full responsibility for the errors made by Norman Washington Horne. There are even some who insist that the former president of the People's National Party, Dr. Peter Phillips, needs no defense, as they relate to the matter of Norman Horne's errors in terms of being appointed to the Senate. So, of course, many also think that the persons who are of this opinion are not wrong. Dr. Peter Phillips must take responsibility for this fracas that was displayed in public. And of course, it involved the PNP and the disrespect that was placed on the People's National Party's Senate appointments. It was Dr. Peter Phillips who agreed on September 3rd that he would resign from the post of president and opposition leader of the People's National Party should his party lose the elections. So, having full knowledge of these things that he had planned to do, and having full knowledge of what previously happened after the JLP appointed their senators, he should have been more careful. But what was viewed as an error in judgment may also be seen by others as a deliberate action on the part of Dr. Peter Phillips. They are also of the opinion that Dr. Peter Phillips was fully aware that Norman Horne was the holder of a United States passport. So, in their view, he should have waited until Norman Horne's citizenship was revoked before considering him for a Senate appointment. Although it would have been a new action on his part, Dr. Peter Phillips could have also chosen to request of the Governor General that, in light of his impending departure from the post of President and Opposition Leader, and considering that the business of the Parliament has to remain operational, he could have allowed him to appoint opposition senators for a 3-month period, or until the issue of the new PNP leadership was adequately addressed. However, what happened was a continuation of the errors that have prevailed under Dr. Peter Phillips' leadership. And even though there are some who continue to cause issues and to advocate with their verbal issues on behalf of the former president, projecting him as one of the greatest leaders, many persons are not so convinced. It is that same few persons who are causing issues within the People's National Party. And of course, even without even realizing that other arrangements are being made to prevent them from even being a challenger for the St. Andrew East Central constituency seat. Some persons may also not realize that despite their skill sets, experience and qualifications, they are too quick to speak, and this may work against them. All of these persons have not yet realized or have awoken to the reality that exists. They cannot continue to behave in this manner and believe that they are entitled to the post of president or opposition leader of the People's National Party. It is time for them to awaken from their dream and actually smell the coffee and open their eyes to the reality that is, a new president and opposition leader is in place in the People's National Party. And despite their desire to take on the constituency of St. Andrew East Central, Dr. Peter Phillips is still the Member of Parliament. What is your opinion on this matter that has been discussed? Do you also believe that Dr. Peter Phillips should have taken different actions in light of him having full knowledge that Norman Washington Horne was a U.S. citizen, and also knowledge about his impending resignation from the post of President and Opposition Leader of the People's National Party? Well, whatever your opinion is, please leave it below. And of course, maybe, just maybe, if different actions were taken, the People's National Party would have undergone less turmoil over the last 3 months. But we will never know, because persons are difficult to shift, change, or to move. They will also always carry out the action that they have been planning.